Now that we're back at the camp, I want to talk about what happened. At Redcliffe. We're at camp. Is there a better time to discuss it than right now? I don't think so. You killed Connor. You killed him. A little boy. How could you do that? You know what I mean. Do you think she would have killed him if she didn't think you would have done it yourself? No, I didn't miss that. But if magic put that thing in him, how do you know magic couldn't have taken it out? There must have been some other way. I don't know. Maybe. It was Lady Isolde's fault, what happened at the castle. With all that blood on her hands, maybe you should have let her sacrifice herself. I know Al-Eamon doesn't hold you responsible, but he's a good man who had a lot to absorb all at once. You and I both know you could have done something else. Because I don't agree that it was necessary. I just don't know how you could do it, how you could make that decision. I owe the Isle more than this. Maybe not. You're probably right. I just would have screwed it up like I do everything else. But at least I would have cared. Enough! I don't want to say any more. I've said too much as it is. We've still got plenty to do and we should do it. You let Lady Isolde sacrifice herself! With blood magic! How could you do that? We could have gone to the Circle of Magi. We could have tried harder. We should have tried something that didn't involve blood magic. That's for sure. She was grasping at straws. Of course she would sacrifice herself. She felt guilty for what happened. But there must have been another way. You don't see the problem. How can you not? Of all things to use, we call on blood magic. There must have been some other way. This is the Arl's wife we're talking about here. What do you think he'll say when we revive him? What? Of course we should revive him! That hasn't changed. I just don't know how you could do it, how you could make that decision. I owe the Arl more than this. No. Well, maybe. I don't know. I suppose it's done, isn't it? And it'll have to be enough. Maybe I shouldn't be second-guessing you like this. It's easy to question when you're not the one making the decisions. And I've let you do just that, haven't I? Nothing. Don't do anything. It's done. I wouldn't... At least you care. That'll have to be enough. You're right. Of course you're right. I'm such an ass. I should know better than to second-guess you like this. Oh, why am I getting on your back about it? You did what you had to. It's just... all this death. Never mind. Let's just stop there before I do more than shove my foot in my mouth like an idiot. I think we need to talk. Right now. No? Well, here's a shocker for you. I don't care. I'm going to talk and you're going to listen. You're a Grey Warden. I know you weren't one for very long before Duncan and the rest were all killed, but that didn't mean you stopped being one. And I'm sick of the mockery you're turning it into. You, a Grey Warden? Duncan would have been disgusted. I can't believe I'm even party to this. What exactly is my issue? I'm sorry. Did you think I was deaf as well as blind? You think I don't know what you've been up to? Give me some credit. There's so much at stake, and you're just in it for yourself, aren't you? Unbelievable. So it's back to why me, is it? Maker forbid that you were needed to do something for someone besides yourself. Has it occurred to you that you might be part of something larger? That the Grey Wardens might be a tradition worthy of upholding, even if you don't care about all the lives you're saving? I don't know if I should be surprised by that or not. It's not as if you had any time to learn how to be one. But your instincts tell me you never would have anyhow. Nice would be miles and miles beyond where you are. I'm not even looking for nice. I'm talking about being a decent human being. Too bad for them they were all killed. How dare you be put in a position where you might actually have to live up to their legacy? I don't think you're a good enough person to suit anyone. Duncan must have truly been desperate when he chose you. Or blind. Take your pick. Right. Fat lot of good that would do me, wouldn't it? And because of that, I have to stand by and watch you disgrace everything I hold dear. I'm not so sure we can. I look at you and I see someone who doesn't care about the duty they have, nor the incredible honor they've been given. I'd be happy if I thought you cared about anyone other than yourself. With a Grey Warden like you, who needs Darkspawn? Really, it doesn't seem like it would be that hard to do better. And if it is, I'd have to wonder why. Most people are capable of decency without needing practice. Don't do me any favors. I guess I'll have to be satisfied with you actually helping to stop the Blight, won't I? If that's still your intention. I can't do it on my own. Let's just go. I don't want to talk to you anymore. You mind me saying something? Oh, wait. I get it. I talk too much, right? Yeah, that was subtle. You know what? Never mind. I'm sure it would be easier on you if I just talked a lot less. Go ahead and ask whatever you were going to. Nope. Not anymore. Don't worry about it. We have more important things to do, right? Something on your mind? You do? What do you know? Wishes really do come true sometimes. How could I not? You're too pretty not to forgive. Consider it forgotten. I think I've heard this somewhere. It seems to be a theme, doesn't it? Don't worry about it. I'll chalk it up to a woman's prerogative, right? Now's as good a time as any to talk, right? Your tent. Ah, I know most guys would probably leap at the chance to be with you, but I don't know if I'm ready for that. It's a big step. I guess that must make me sound like an idiot. I mean, turn down an incredible woman like you, I'd have to be. Just what every man wants to hear. I guess I was just raised not to take this sort of thing lightly. I hope it hasn't put you off. All right, so, now that I've handled that with my usual deft brilliance, time to move on. And take a cold bath, maybe. Turn down an incredible woman like you, I'd have to be. I didn't mean it like that. Handled with my typical brilliance, I suppose. Fantastic. Turn down an incredible woman like you, I'd have to be. More of a man. Meaning what? Someone who paws and drools all over you? Is that what you want? I care about you. I do. I just can't take something like this lightly. I wasn't raised that way. I'm sorry. And if you can't get that about me, I guess I'll never be the man you need. Best we just forget about it now. What's on your mind? Oh, I see. Can I ask why? If this is what you really want, then so be it. I'd hoped... No, never mind. It's done. I'll leave you alone then, since that's apparently what you want. So, I understand that this is it. You've chosen someone else. First, I get picked last for the Templar sparring teams. And... now this. Because you can't have it both ways, or do you really think that would be all right? Look, I'm fine with it. Really. If it wasn't meant to be, it wasn't meant to be. Zev's a lucky bastard. That's all I really have to say about it. I hope he makes you happy. Not really. But I don't have a lot of choice here, do I? Let's get back to it then. We have plenty of other things to keep us busy. Before I forget, I need to say something. When Al-Eamon said I was going to be king, I thought, that's it. Your worst fears have finally been realized. But you didn't make me king. And Loghain still got what he deserved. Everything worked out, thanks to you. I'm sure I can think of some way to repay you. Anyway, I imagine there's more important things you want to discuss.